Hoholo Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Bahashem, Rakwa Kodash. I also want to give double honors and praises to the elders, apostles, and bishops of Great Millstone, GMS, who rule and teach well and taught me this 100% truth. I also want to say Shalom and shout out to the brothers who learned from these elders, apostles, and bishops and have spread this truth to the four corners of the earth. So to everybody I just mentioned, Shalom, okay? And it's 6:20 some in the morning on a Sunday morning. And yeah, I woke up maybe like 2 hours ago, and I don't know, I just told myself like, dang, I didn't make a video. But after a little bit of searching, I found something that we could watch together, and I could relate scriptures to it, right? And based on this description, I think he's a football player that this video is talking about. But it could be applied to just about anything. Okay, anything, anyone in this world is subject, right, to the judgment of Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai. You can see the comments. People are really sad for this guy. It makes me want to cry, right? Even a homeless on the road makes me cry. That's what this guy says. Rest in peace, man. This shit's so sad, especially that he was only 18. And the truth is, I'm not heartless, man. I'm not heartless. And to see stuff like this, it's not something you're joyous about, especially you don't know that person. It's not a happy thing at all. But man, the world will have it completely confused. Like, the devil is so rude. Why is the devil doing this? Not knowing this whole time that. And I got scriptures, okay. But I'll just do a paraphrasing, right? But it's Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai himself that kills and makes alive, right? So any good or bad thing that comes to you, don't think it's the devil messing with you. Everything, every good, every bad thing that happens is being allowed to happen to you thanks to Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai. Okay, that's why he's a fearful living God. Okay, because once you truly understand that, to put it in my life, man, when you really fucking understand this, is why in the morning you wake up and make videos when you'd rather fucking sleep in, or it's the reason why you do these things that are asked of you instead of doing things that you want, because you don't want to anger or disappoint this fearful power, okay, that you have true fear in, okay. And I really wasn't even planning on talking too much like this, but seriously, it's too many people in this world who don't fully fucking understand how terrifying Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai is. And it's really not a bad thing to fear the Most High, because everybody fears something, right? Everybody fears something. Personally, when I was younger, maybe I could say it was the dark, or Maybe I go, oh my god, demons or monsters, shit that I haven't even seen. Maybe I've seen them in movies, right? Other people, whatever they fear being broke, they fear being hungry, whatever people fear, if only you knew Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai could bring that to you 1,000-fold. Right? If only you knew Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai could show you true fear. So if you were to fear something, let it be the Lord, right? Let it be Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai. Small intro to an even shorter video, but then I got a few scriptures we'll watch, we'll read, and then that'll be it, man. Quick video. Let's watch this.
I'm fear of dying, man. I don't want to die, especially not young. I know we all have to go someday, but I got too much to live for right now. I just turned 18. I still have a lot of life ahead of me, man.
Michi Walker was a 6'5", 266-pound junior defensive end for the Big Reds of Muskegon High School. He already had offers from Kentucky's Big Blue and Michigan State's Big Green.
The recruiter, he came to see Michi, and he told him, "You are what we want." And he was just jumping. The house was shaking.
But that November, after a doctor had noticed a lump on Michi's left knee during an exam, biopsy revealed osteosarcoma, bone cancer.
Lung cancer happened in my jaw. Got it on my right side. I got it all on my back, man. And I try my best every day to get up, stay strong for the family, for my son, and for my brother. And I'm losing my life at the same time.
We don't know how long he has. It's spreading fast.
I try my hardest to show him that Daddy is in pain, but Daddy will always love you, and I will always be here to the day I die.
I believe that I can fight my way out of this. I believe that I can beat it the second time. I still have a lot to do. I haven't done nothing yet,
It's still hard to this day. That takes a big toll in my heart.
Despite surgery to amputate his leg, by January of this year, the cancer had spread.
Demetrius Walker, better known as Michi, lost his battle with bone cancer today. He was a defensive end at Muskegon High School. He was so good at football, he had offers from Kentucky, Michigan State, but his dream was to play for Michigan.
Crazy, man. All right, so as you can see, man, the kid was gifted. Okay, the kid was talented. I say kid, he's a man, 18-year-old, but man, he's younger than me, bigger, taller, probably stronger. Right, no glaze. Like, this is what Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai blessed him with, in the beginning, he was blessed, right? Like, but at the same time, I have a few notes, few scriptures, right? And, his situation wasn't death, but judgment, right? Judgment comes like a thief in the night, right? When you least expect it. Which is why you want to, he was gifted with, things of this world, but it's not about football, Jake. It's not about anything but this 100% truth, okay? And, I don't even know what this has to do with anything, but I'll just say a personal testimony. I'm not gonna. I don't know this guy's skill level, but I was decent at football myself, and I was invited to camps. I'm from Canada. They invited me to a camp in some state. I don't know, when I was in high school, and I went and I did some in Canada. And all when I thought, no, this I should say this, okay? Because when I thought, wow, it's looking good, I'm about to do my last year of high school, get into university, apply for the football team, and just see where it goes. My life took a drastic turn, okay? And long story short, without getting too deep into it, I was put in the system, okay? The water Yahweh Bahashim Yahushai, was it whatever bone cancer he was going through, the water Yahweh Bahashim Yahushai, I was still able to keep my physical health, okay? And that's the lot I was given, man. I'm not gonna say I was gonna be the next fucking guy, but I had some skill to where I was being recognized from American recruits here in Canada, and all of a sudden, that was made not an option. And even when I came out of the system, man, I wasn't fully in this truth, man. I was a fool. I was like, damn, well, maybe I could, stay low key and go play at a junior college, JUCO, whatever. Oh man, I was a damn fool back then. I was a damn fool. But the Wadi Yahweh Bahashim Yahushai, for making me not a fool, man, for bringing me to the truth now, right? So let me read a few scriptures, man. We got Matthew chapter 24, verse 43. It reads, "But know this, that if the good man of the house had known in what watch the thief would come, he would have watched, and would not have suffered his house to be broken up." Right? Like, this is how judgment comes. This is how cancer comes. This is how death comes. There's no warning. One day, this young man at 18, man, 265, 6'5", bro, this guy is genetically better off than, I would say, 75% of America. And one day he's like that, and the next day your whole life flips, right? One day for me, I just came back from this combine, flew back, all my friends at school, dang, you went to America, dang. The next day, I get put in the system. That's how life happens, okay? And I have another scripture here, James chapter 4, verse 14. "Whereas ye know not what shall be on the morrow. For what is your life? It is even a vapor that appeareth for a little time, then vanisheth away." Okay? Meaning, for this guy's case that we watched, right? Brother, you said he was planning, or he said himself he was planning to go to Michigan. After Michigan, obviously he wants to go do his favorite NFL team. Same thing for me. Same thing for probably a lot of you brothers, man. I know I'm not speaking about just myself. I know this doesn't just relate to myself, right? I know, because I know brothers is talented, bro. We have it in us. If anybody could do it, it would be us, right? But the water Yahweh Bahashim Yahushai for removing you away from this folly, because guess what? You get into this, whose game do you have to play? Whose system are you still in? Even if you get into the NFL, right? Who do you see at the crowd? Who do you see at the stadium? Isn't that a bunch of fucking Edomites anyways? Where are your people? Struggling. They have to watch it on, not even a TV. They have to watch it on their iPods. and they can't watch it live. They have to bootleg it or pirate it, right? So what is this really for? You know, you get into something like that, man, you know it's just for your own glory. That's probably what you're caring about, which, you know, there's nothing glorious about this world, right? Which brings me to my next scripture, which I preloaded. I love this feature, how you could just preload scriptures, but then I have to kind of make this video like a script, which I'm not very good at, but I mean, I can kind of tie it all together. The next one I want to read is Matthew chapter 6, verse 19 and 20. It reads, "Lay not up for yourselves treasures upon earth, where moth and rust doth corrupt, and where thieves break through and steal. But lay up for yourselves treasures in heaven, where neither moth nor rust doth corrupt, and where thieves do not break through nor steal." Man, you know, this world, this young man at 18, you know, man, you know, because Yahweh Bahashim Yahushai wouldn't do this to one of his own, right? When I say his own, really the elect, man, because, you know, the elect, man, he's gonna preserve them and preserve them to glory. Okay, so this young man, who knows, man? I don't know, but I don't see Yahweh Bahashim Yahushai doing this to his elect, is what I'll say, right? So the reason why I could tell that maybe he probably wasn't of the elect is because, man, at 18, brother, let's be honest, 18 in this world with that talent, what is he thinking about? Okay, he's thinking about, okay, I gotta go to the gym, work out, keep my body in shape. I gotta go work out. He's probably thinking, listen, me personally, man, if I had that, I'd probably be thinking, fuck school. Let me keep working on football, his talents, right? And, you know, as he's resting now, I'm probably thinking, okay, so I did all my work, and damn, now it's time to daydream. What team am I gonna play on? You know, what am I gonna say next post-game interview? You know, things of this world, right? Unfortunately, you could be strong, right? The Bible talks about being a mighty man. You could be a rich man. You could be athletic. You know, you could be a popular celebrity, right? And now I'm thinking, I don't know, I forgot his name, okay? But, Gorilla. GRLA, right? Gorilla Hebrew. You could be admired by many, right? But unless you are of the elect, unless you are being protected until, you know, the final days for you to, you know, to shine and be protected, right? You could still be brought low, right? You could still be, you could still be, basically, unless you're of the elect, unless Yahweh Bahashim Yahushai shows you mercy, you could be dealt with in ways you could never imagine, man. And I mean, for this kid's case, it's unfortunate, but damn, that's just how it is, man. That's just how it is for. That's just the Lord doing. And honestly, who knows why he even receives it? Who knows even why he received that judgment? Who know? Well, we know that we receive judgment for sinning and wickedness. And listen, it may not be something that he did in this life, right? This life where he's 18 now. Same with me, man. You know, for getting put in that situation. Listen, I just took it as, yo, there's a lesson I need to learn. Don't do it again. But who knows, truly? Was it for this life? Was it for how I was doing my parents in my youth? Right? Who knows, right? Or was it for something I did in a past life? Who knows? Humble yourself in front of Yahweh Bahashem Yahushai, that this judgment doesn't come to you. You don't want this judgment, right? And oh shit, I got the next one, and about judgment, right? It's like I swear there's not even a script, but the water Yahweh Bahashem Yahushai for just letting me flow and do this video. So we got Deuteronomy chapter 33 verse 39, and it reads, "See now that I, even I, am He, and there is no God with me. I kill and I make alive. I wound and I heal. Neither is there any that can deliver out of my hand," man. Everything, good or bad. The guy's missing a left leg. But in his youth, he was top recruit. Everything good and bad is controlled by the Most High, right? It's controlled by Yahweh, Bahashem Yahushai. And what's so crazy is it's really a blessing for you when you understand this, okay? Because the world isn't trying to hear you out when you say that, yeah, it's the Most High power. It's, yeah, whether they know his name or not. Some people have a tough time believing that, what? God himself, the being I'm supposed to worship, is the one who gave my son cancer? Yes, that's exactly the case. And he's also the one who gave him life. And he's also the one who allowed him to wake up that morning. And he's also the one that, gave him those skills. And he'll be the same one to give him cancer. And he'll be the same one to remove his leg. You see how gruesome? You see how beautiful and how gruesome? This could be, I don't want to say the word duality, but damn near. No, let me not say duality. Let me say balance. Yes, he's the same one who made you, Eve, beautiful, good shape, but he's also the same one that cursed you. He's the same one who blessed you with your beauty, but he's the same one who cursed you with that scab on the top of your head, okay, Eve? And it's all love. But let's really talk about it. Same one who made you beautiful, but give you that shit attitude, right? Same one who made that young man at 18 a genetic beast. That's what I used to call myself. Back in the days, like, yo, I'm built different. Same one who made you built different, but the same one who sent your ass to jail, or chopped your leg off. All right. For you older brothers, that's the same God who gave you your beautiful wife and your beautiful children, and is the same one who will give you judgment, right, in due time. That's a God of balance. When you can really believe that, you're blessed. You're blessed to know that it's one being that controls the beasts of the field, that controls the nature, right? The same Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai that can give you, personally, my most beautiful weather I experienced was when I visited my family. I think we were there, they live, or my cousin, some of my cousins live in Orlando. My first time experiencing hot sun, but then it's raining. That was also a confirmation at my young age living in Canada. You know, it's fucking Canadian weather is something, right? But when I experienced that weather, man, it just expanded my mind. But back then I didn't fully know Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai, but I was like, dang, like, you know, it made me know God's real. The same Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai that personally to me can give you that most beautiful weather is the same one that's going to destroy some parts of this world with earthquakes, because that's prophecy, with tsunamis, okay, we're already, and fires in diverse places. Let me bring up that scripture. What is that scripture that talks about there being fires, earthquakes, and tsunamis? Storms, and is this, or maybe not a tsunami? Maybe I'm thinking about the damn. I'm thinking about a news article I seen. Okay, so what is it? Is it Minnesota that's on fire? Earthquakes all over the world, and shit. Yeah, so Matthew 24:7, roughly paraphrasing, earthquakes in diverse places, storms and floods. Man, I just had to find it. I definitely got to find it. I thought matter of fact, I might have screenshotted. The. Yes. Isaiah. Okay, I got it here. I found it, okay? See, GBT is... Yo, and by the way, brothers, I just want to say, GBT could give you decent fucking topics. It'll give you decent topics, and you just paraphrase the fucking scripture you're looking for, and I'll bring it up. Because me, personally, I don't remember it like... I don't remember the scripture the way brothers do. I kind of just remember bits and parts. That's why I knew, so I'm going to read it now. Isaiah chapter 26 Isaiah chapter 29 verse 6, it reads, "Thou shalt be visited of the Lord," right, which is Yahweh, "of hosts with thunder and with earthquake and with great noise, with storm and tempest and the flame of devouring fire." Okay, what fucking state right now is burning? I'm telling you, there's one. I know there's one place burning. Fucking earthquakes everywhere. Then recently I heard of I saw on the news, oh, was it? Yeah, it's Dubai. Dubai's fucking flooded now, brother. We are being visited by Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai right now as I'm speaking. It's 6:50 something in the morning. As we speak now, Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai is making his return. So that beautiful weather you love, say thank you to Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai. And these fucking atrocities, am I saying that word correctly? Atrocities that are happening on this earth, you say the water Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai, because it's a confirmation to you. Me personally, man, I believe it. I've been believing it for a very long time, okay? I don't need to see it to believe it. It's nice when it happens, but I believe it. Let me leave it off like this, man. We're closing up on 30 minutes. So Yahweh, the water Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai, Kohol Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai, and obviously again double honors to the elders, apostles, great millstones of Great Millstone, who taught me this 100% truth. The water to those brothers who teach this 100% truth, and shout out to the Aqua, the few sincere sisters. Lord willing, Abba Ratazah, this is over very soon. Abba Ratazah, you listeners, you believers, you prophets, you elect, are delivered safely through this time we're coming in. Kahalo Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai, and Shalom to you. Okay, on to the next.